Have you ever woken up in the morning, swung your legs off the bed, and felt just a little heavier than you did last year? Maybe the morning walk to your kitchen feels longer, your knees complain a bit more, or your energy isn't what it used to be. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond, you're not alone. These changes can sneak up on any of us. But here's the big question. What if the answer to feeling younger and more independent isn't some fancy gym, expensive supplements, or even stepping outside your door, but rather 5 simple movements you can do right at home? This video was made for you if you've ever wondered, am I losing my strength for good, or is there something simple I can do, starting today, to get it back? We'll show you easy, gentle exercises anyone can do, whether you're sitting in your favorite chair, brushing your teeth, or even lying in bed. These aren't just tips. They're small, science-backed habits that have helped thousands of older Americans regain strength, balance, sharper memory, and even better sleep. Stay until the end, because we're giving you a special 3-minute morning warm-up that could change the way you start every single day. If you're ready to feel lighter, steadier, and more in control of your body, without leaving home, hit play, join us, and let's begin this journey together. Your best days aren't behind you. They might just start today. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. Your support means a lot to me, and if you enjoyed this video, you can help me continue spreading the valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you like the topic of this video, please comment 1. If you don't, please comment 0 to let me know how I can improve and make better videos for you. Now, let's begin. Part 1. Invisible steps while sitting. Stronger legs without stepping outside. Have you ever paused for a moment in your own home and realized that the simple act of walking from your favorite armchair to the kitchen now feels like crossing a mountain range? Maybe you used to breeze from room to room without a second thought, but lately, every step seems just a little bit heavier. Your knees creak in protest, your legs feel stiff, and even on a good morning, that familiar shuffle around the house feels like a chore. If this sounds like you, please know, there's absolutely nothing to be ashamed of. I've heard the same concern whispered in living rooms, senior centers, and even over the phone by friends and family who wonder if they're the only ones struggling. You are not alone. I believe it's one of the silent challenges of growing older, losing confidence in our legs, right inside the space where we're supposed to feel safest. But what if I told you there's a little-known trick, something so gentle and simple, you can do it right from your chair? No shoes, no gym, not even the need to stand up. It's called the invisible step, and it's become my favorite exercise to recommend, not just because it's easy, but because it can truly make a difference. Let me paint you a picture. Imagine sitting upright in your favorite spot, maybe with the sun streaming in through the window, a hot cup of coffee or tea in your hand. Now, plant both feet flat on the floor, feeling grounded and steady. Here's where the magic happens. Slowly raise your heels off the ground, feeling your calf muscles engage, while your toes stay on the floor. Hold for a second, then lower your heels and gently lift your toes up instead, keeping your heels anchored. Back and forth, heel, toe. That's it. No sweat, no pain, and absolutely no pressure to keep up with anyone else. I know what you might be thinking. Can something so simple help? I was skeptical at first, too. But I've seen firsthand, both in my own family and among the many older adults I've worked with, just how effective this tiny movement can be. Each little motion acts like a pump, quietly activating your calf muscles, pushing blood up and out of your legs, and sending it back to your heart where it belongs. It's nature's way of keeping your circulation moving, even when life slows you down. If you spend a lot of your day sitting, maybe watching TV, reading, chatting on the phone, or waiting for that call from your grandkids, these invisible steps are for you. They can be a lifeline if you've noticed swelling, tingling, or that awful numbness in your legs after a long day. In just 3 to 5 minutes a day, these invisible steps can lift the heaviness from your legs, make you feel less tired, and even sharpen your focus and memory. I truly believe they can improve your sleep at night, too, because when your legs feel lighter, your whole body relaxes. What I love most about this exercise is its freedom. No need to change clothes, clear space, or buy any special equipment. You can do it while sipping your morning coffee, enjoying a favorite TV show, or simply gazing out the window. Try it right now, just for 30 seconds. Go on, lift your heels, then your toes. Notice the gentle warmth spreading up your calves. That's your blood flowing better already. In my opinion, these small, invisible steps are a quiet act of self-care and independence. A gentle reminder that strength can be rebuilt, right from where you sit. Part 2. Turning toothbrushing into a balance and brain-boosting exercise. There's something almost magical about the quiet moments at Mr. Taylor's home as the sun goes down and the world seems to slow to a gentle hush. In those moments, after the dishes are washed and the lights are dimmed, Mr. Taylor heads to the bathroom for a nightly ritual that might surprise you. He's not scrolling through his phone or reading another chapter of a book. Instead, he does something wonderfully simple. He stands on one leg while brushing his teeth. At first glance, you might think, isn't that a bit odd? That's exactly what I thought when I first heard of it. But let me tell you, this quirky little habit has become one of the most valuable gifts he's ever given himself. The idea came from his caring physical therapist, who suggested it not just as a fun challenge, but as a powerful, practical way to improve balance and wake up the brain, all during those 2 minutes we spend brushing our teeth every day. I have to admit, the thought of using such a routine moment for something so important moved me. It made me wonder how many other small pockets of time we're letting slip by. When Mr. Taylor first tried it, he laughed at himself in the mirror, feeling a little silly, wobbling as if he were a child again, learning to ride a bike. But soon, those uncertain moments turned into real progress. After just a few days, he noticed his legs felt stronger. Climbing stairs, something that used to fill him with anxiety, became less frightening. He told me, "I honestly thought it was just a bit of fun, but now I walk with more confidence. My wife even noticed I'm less stiff when I get up from the couch." That's what I love about this habit. It doesn't ask for anything extra. No expensive gym memberships, no special equipment gathering dust in the corner, not even a fancy yoga mat. All you need is your toothbrush and the courage to stand a little taller, 1 foot at a time. Isn't it beautiful how something so ordinary can become an act of self-care? Here's how you can start, whether it's morning or night. While you're brushing your teeth, gently lift 1 foot off the ground and try to balance on the other. If you feel shaky or unsure, which is so normal, especially in the beginning, rest your hand lightly on the sink for support. Give yourself about 30 seconds, then switch legs. Maybe you'll wobble a bit, that's okay. Think back to those first tries at yoga, or even just playing in the grass as a kid. Every new habit starts with a little uncertainty. And trust me, you don't have to be perfect. After a week of this, you'll start to notice subtle but meaningful changes. Your steps will feel firmer, your body a little more relaxed, and your mind just a bit clearer. It's like giving yourself a gentle boost every day, a private reminder that you're still strong, still learning, still growing. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. But why does this simple act make such a difference? The secret is that standing on one leg works the stabilizing muscles around your ankles, feet, and core. Muscles we don't think about, but rely on for every step, every balance, every time we reach for something high on a shelf. As we get older, these muscles quietly weaken unless we actively work to keep them strong. Even better, because you're brushing and balancing at the same time, you're challenging your brain to focus on 2 things at once. It's almost like giving your mind a mini puzzle to solve, a little wake-up call that strengthens those neural connections. There's science behind this. Studies have shown that this kind of dual-task training helps preserve memory, improves reflexes, and may even slow down cognitive decline as we age. And all it takes is 2 minutes, twice a day. Less time than it takes to make a cup of tea or check the weather. I've seen so many seniors at the local community center adopt this practice after hearing about Mr. Taylor's experience. Some say they've had fewer falls, others feel more confident walking around their home, and a few have even shared that they sleep better at night, knowing they're actively doing something for their health. I truly believe this is a gift you can give yourself, no matter your age or ability. So why not try it tonight? As you brush your teeth, lift one foot and see how long you can balance. If it feels hard, start with just 10 seconds. Over time, you'll surprise yourself with how much stronger and steadier you feel. Let this be your good night wish, a small promise to yourself that you're taking steps, literally and figuratively, toward better health, a sharper mind, and a future where you keep moving forward with confidence and joy. Part 3. The wall inside your home. Your silent coach for stronger legs and a steadier life. Have you ever looked around your home and wondered if the answer to feeling stronger, steadier, and more independent could be hiding right in plain sight? In every corner of America, whether you're in a cozy little house nestled on a quiet street or a sun-filled apartment in a bustling city, there's one thing we all share: a wall. But most of us walk past it 1,000 times a day, never realizing it can be the secret weapon for a healthier, more confident life after 60. Let's pause for a moment. Imagine if that wall wasn't just a spot for calendars, old family photos, or a beloved painting, but a supportive partner, always there, never judging, always ready to help. I believe that sometimes the best tools in life are the simplest ones, and the walls in our homes are a perfect example. They stand silently by, strong and reliable, ready to steady us when our knees wobble or our balance falters. I think of Mr. Anderson from Chicago, a man who, like so many of us, once assumed that turning 65 meant slowing down. He shared with me, "I always thought getting older meant sitting more and moving less, but now, every morning before breakfast, I lean back against my living room wall, and with a few gentle moves, I start my day feeling in control again." His story touched me deeply because it's so relatable. We all want to move through life, through our homes, up the steps at church, or across the grocery store parking lot, with ease and dignity. And the method Mr. Anderson uses? It's called the wall sit. At first glance, it looks so simple, almost too simple to make a real difference. But don't be fooled. Just stand with your back pressed gently against the wall, feet a little out in front of you, and then, as if you're about to sit on an invisible chair, slowly bend your knees and slide down a bit. You don't need to go low. Just a small dip is enough to feel your thigh muscles waking up, your hips gently loosening, and your confidence quietly returning. I'll be honest. The first time I tried this, my legs trembled. I worried I looked silly. But that gentle shaking, that's your body's way of saying, "I'm waking up again." With every breath, every second you hold that pose, you are building strength. Hold for a few seconds, then slowly rise. That's it. Repeat a handful of times each day. No fancy equipment, no gym membership, just you, your determination, and the familiar comfort of your own home. What's truly beautiful about the wall sit is that it gives back more than it asks. In just a few weeks, you'll notice not only stronger legs but also looser hips, easier movement, and a sense of pride that comes from doing something positive for yourself. You might find yourself walking up the stairs without a second thought, getting out of the car with less effort, and best of all, worrying less about falling or needing someone's arm for support. For so many seniors, these little victories mean everything. In America, daily life is filled with moments where we need our legs to be strong, climbing steps, carrying groceries, cooking a favorite meal. I believe that strong legs are not just about getting from one room to another. They are the foundation of our independence, our freedom, and our dignity. Nobody wants to feel like a burden on their family, or to miss out on cherished moments because of shaky legs or unsteady balance. I genuinely believe that something as simple as the wall inside your home can be your quiet ally in fighting that fear. Just a few mindful minutes each day can restore not only your strength but your sense of self-worth. So, the next time you walk past that living room wall, see it for what it truly is: a loyal coach, a silent friend, and the key to reclaiming your power, one gentle move at a time. I urge you, from the bottom of my heart, to give it a try. Because in the end, the greatest victories are often won right in the comfort of our own homes. Part 4. The stretching cat move for a light back and a calm mind. There's something almost magical about quiet mornings in small-town America. In places where life slows down just enough for you to savor the little things, you'll often find people like Aunt Linda, who sits by her window every day, clutching a warm mug of coffee as the first rays of golden sunlight spill across her kitchen floor. It's in these tranquil moments, as the world outside gently wakes, that true wisdom often emerges. Aunt Linda, now 74 and living in the heart of Ohio, shared something with me that I can't stop thinking about. She told me, with a twinkle in her eye, how watching her beloved cat stretch after its naps has become a daily inspiration, a gentle reminder from nature itself. She recalled her doctor's words from years ago, suggesting a simple movement for her back pain. But it was seeing her cat, elegant, unhurried, stretching out every fiber of its body with such pure grace, that finally convinced her to try it for herself. "I swear, it's like watching a slow-motion dance," she laughed. "And every time I copy my cat stretch, I feel like I'm waking up parts of my body I'd forgotten about. My back pain, which used to haunt my mornings, has faded so much I barely notice it now." This gentle movement, affectionately called the stretching cat, is so much more than just an exercise. It's a gift. It's a small act of kindness you can offer yourself each day. Just imagine, you don't need fancy equipment, a gym membership, or even much space. Whether you're in your cozy kitchen or leaning against a hallway wall, you're ready. All you need is the willingness to give yourself 2 minutes. Stand about an arm's length from the wall, feet set comfortably at hip width. Slowly, reach your hands forward, letting your palms gently connect with the wall's cool surface. Now, carefully push your hips back, allowing your body to fold into an L shape. Picture yourself stretching your spine as delicately as someone smoothing out a cherished family quilt, gentle, loving, and patient. Here's the part one love most. As you settle into this pose, take a long, slow breath through your nose. Let your lungs fill up with the calm of the moment. Exhale through your mouth, feeling tension and stress leave your body, almost as if each breath is carrying your worries away down a lazy summer stream. Don't rush. Let yourself linger in the stretch for 30 to 60 seconds. This isn't a race. It's a tiny vacation for your body and your mind. When you're ready, slowly rise, softening your knees, rolling your spine upwards, vertebra by vertebra, just like a cat gracefully lifting its head after a nap. Stand tall. Maybe close your eyes for a heartbeat and notice the gentle reset flowing through your body, a peaceful lightness and a quiet mind. It honestly amazes me how something so small can create such a profound shift. After only a few weeks, many older adults have told me about changes they never expected. Standing up without using the wall for balance, less pain in the morning, better posture while walking through the grocery store, or even sitting more comfortably through long community meetings. It's a beautiful reminder that small, consistent actions can ripple out, touching every part of our daily lives. Aunt Linda sums it up perfectly. Now, I do this stretch before I head out to my book club. I feel more flexible, more alive, than I did when I first retired. It's like I've given myself a little bit of youth back, just from watching my cat. If I can add my own opinion, I truly believe this move isn't just for the body. It's a gentle act of self-respect, a way to invite joy and ease into our routines, no matter our age. Sometimes, the most profound changes come from the smallest, most loving habits. So why not try the stretching cat move today? Your back, your spirit, and maybe even your outlook on life will thank you. Part 5. Folding arms while sitting. A gentle key to sharpen the mind and boost circulation. There's something so honest and comforting about the way a morning begins, especially as the years roll by. In a peaceful corner of his kitchen in Dallas, 68-year-old Mr. Martin still clings to his cherished ritual. A steaming cup of coffee, the gentle hum of the news, and a moment of quiet before the world fully wakes up. But lately, he's discovered a small but profound secret. He gently sets down his mug, takes a breath, and moves into what he affectionately calls opening the window for the mind. A cross-arm stretch performed while sitting right there at his breakfast table. To Mr. Martin, these 2 minutes each morning aren't just another habit. They feel like a lifeline, a gentle way to wipe away the morning's mental fog, to replace confusion with clarity, to greet the day with a steady, peaceful heart. "I can't believe something so simple makes such a difference," he says with genuine warmth. "I don't lose my train of thought anymore. I don't struggle to remember the names of people I love. My heart doesn't pound with worry. I feel like myself again." Those words strike me deeply because I know how easy it is for all of us to underestimate these quiet, gentle rituals. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 2 below to let me know that you are still here with me. What I find truly remarkable, and what fills me with hope, is that this practice doesn't demand anything from you except a moment of kindness for yourself. There's no need for fancy equipment, no trips to the gym, no pressure to dress up or impress anyone. All you need is a chair, your own body, and a few calm, intentional breaths. The movement itself is as gentle as reaching for an old friend's hand. Sit up straight. Feel the stability of your feet on the floor. Stretch your arms forward, as though offering the world a soft embrace. Let your right hand cross over and rest on your left knee. Inhale deeply, and as you exhale, allow the tension to leave your body. Then switch sides, moving slowly, gracefully, as if you're saying a morning prayer with your whole being. You don't need to rush or count. Just repeat this for a minute or two, letting each side have its moment. If you get tired, pause. Let the motion become a mantra, a quiet promise to your mind and heart that you're here, present, and willing to care for yourself. Over the weeks, many seniors have shared with me that this practice gently peeled away the mental cobwebs. Their minds felt sharper, their reactions quicker. Suddenly, that morning sluggishness, so familiar, so heavy, began to fade, replaced by a sense of brightness and control. Some told me they found themselves rising from their chairs with ease, no longer dreading the first steps of the day, or reacting more swiftly in the kitchen, at the library, even in conversation with loved ones. But what touches me most is how this simple practice doesn't just heal the mind, it quietly restores the body, too. With each movement, your shoulders loosen, your core engages, and your legs feel a gentle pulse of energy. The benefits ripple out. Better blood flow, reduced swelling in the legs, calmer sleep, and even a shield against those dizzy spells that can make mornings so daunting. I think of Ms. Nancy, 73, who makes this her afternoon ritual while waiting for her tea kettle to sing. "I used to forget my way to the market," she confides with a smile. "But now, my memory feels bright and alive, like when I was still teaching school. I'm not searching for a miracle, just for a way to feel like myself again. No gym, no gadgets. Just me, my favorite chair, a few minutes, and an open heart." Everywhere across America, older adults greet the morning with a familiar heaviness, aching joints, minds that feel a little out of focus, and bodies reluctant to move. For years, I thought the only way forward was to force myself up and out, ignoring the pain and stiffness. But what if, instead, we permitted ourselves to greet the day gently? What if we took just a few quiet moments, right where we are, to wake up the mind and body with care? In rainy Seattle, 74-year-old Mr. Robinson calls this the golden 3 minutes of morning. He swears by it. After only a week of this gentle wake-up, his joints felt less stubborn, and leaving his bed became a gift, not a battle. No equipment needed, no standing required. Just an open heart and a willingness to show up for yourself. He starts by taking a few slow, steady breaths, drawing in the crisp, hopeful air of a new day. Then he stretches his arms toward the ceiling, inviting energy back into his body, letting his fingers dance with every inhale and exhale. He wakes up his legs by rotating his ankles in slow, playful circles, flexing and pointing his toes like pressing the gas pedal of a beloved old car. Each motion whispers, "Good morning, old friend. It's a new day, and you're here." And after one last deep breath, he lets the peace wash over him, feeling lighter, calmer, more alive than before. That, to me, is the heart of it all. This isn't just a stretch, it's a gentle hello to yourself, a quiet honoring of the journey you've walked. It's a small act of kindness you deserve. So tomorrow, why not give yourself these precious 3 minutes? Let them be a daily offering of comfort and self-love. And if you find it helpful, share it with a loved one. Because sometimes, the biggest change begins with one soft movement, one quiet moment, right where you are. We've walked a warm, winding path together, haven't we? These gentle stories, these tiny but powerful exercises, they're more than just instructions. They're small acts of hope, reminders that taking care of yourself doesn't have to be dramatic or exhausting. Whether you're sitting in Mr. James's living room or stretching at Auntie Carol's bedside in Atlanta, you're part of a community that values patience, resilience, and the quiet power of daily kindness. You don't need to race out the door or push through pain at the gym. Just a few mindful movements, seated stepping, balancing by the sink, or even a cat-like stretch, can keep your body strong and your spirit hopeful. This is how we care for ourselves, the American way. With patience, quiet strength, and an unshakable belief in the healing power of gentle self-care. And I truly believe from my heart that these small, loving habits are not just exercises. They are daily acts of hope, of honoring the beautiful story you continue to write every single day. As we come to the end of this heartfelt journey together, I want you to take a quiet moment to reflect on what you've discovered today. From Mr. Martin's morning stretch in Dallas to Ms. Nancy's gentle ritual in her kitchen, and Mr. Robinson's golden minutes in Seattle, each story is a reminder that small, loving actions can spark incredible changes in our lives. So now I want to turn to you, dear friend. What touched you most in today's video? Did you learn a new way to greet your mornings with kindness? Was there a movement or a mindset shift that you feel inspired to try for yourself? Maybe you realize that caring for your mind and body doesn't have to be complicated or exhausting. It can be as simple as a stretch, a breath, or a few mindful minutes in your favorite chair. I would truly love to hear from you. Please share in the comments below. What is one thing you've learned today that you're going to bring into your own life? Is there a gentle ritual you'll add to your morning, or a loving reminder you want to give yourself each day? Your story might inspire someone else to begin their gentle transformation. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support means the world to us and helps our community grow stronger, one hopeful morning at a time. Thank you for being here and for choosing to care for yourself with such warmth and patience. Until next time, take good care. You truly deserve it.